Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. We are going to interrupt Stoutmas for a brief moment because I was gifted a beer, a couple beers from my man Nick. I appreciate you, sir. It's funny, I got a message on Instagram and Nick said, I'm pretty sure you like old IPAs. I've got some old Monkish beer if you'd like them. And I said I would love them because I'm hashtag Team Old IPA. Talked about it. You guys know I like IPAs with age on them. We make jokes about it. I mean, I'm not drinking. I actually have some like 3-year-old Monkish beer, but he sent me a box of Monkish beer, and I think like the oldest one was maybe like 4 months old, and it was still awesome. So in that box, he said he was going to send a fresh can to have. So I figured I would review it. It's been a while since we reviewed Monkish beer. I love Monkish beer. I miss Monkish beer, but it's just the way it goes. So that's what we're going to do tonight. This is Symbols in Folklore, and it is a 10.1% beast of a triple IPA. Monkish Brewing, Torrance, California. This was canned on November the 15th, so we are still under a month old. Did we say 10.1%? I think we did. I really haven't been paying attention to Monkish releases, so I don't know the hops in this. I'm not sure anything about it. Symbols in Folklore, I don't know what even that's from. I will say, not that it matters, but I miss old Monkish labels. Nowadays it seems like when I see releases that they do on Instagram, there's like pictures and like a bunch of stuff on it now. I miss the days of just like the plain label with the script. I love those labels. They were clean. I used to collect them. They were awesome. So, I mean, not that this is bad. I don't know. I miss those. I thought they were great. So we're going to use our Monkish Boombox balloon glass because I love this glass. It's my favorite Monkish glass. And let's drink some hops in the middle of Stoutmas. It's been a while since we reviewed a hoppy beer, I feel like. No, by November we were doing cellar beers. I mean, I've been drinking hoppy beer, just not on camera. But yeah, it's insane. I'm probably, I don't know, 2 feet away from that beer and I can smell it. So it looks like a Monkish beer. It is that crazy. It probably looks darker on camera. Light, lemonade-y, haze for days, a good finger of fluffy whitehead. I am guessing, we're gonna spill this, I'm sure. We gave ourselves a healthy pour for 10%. There's some alcohol legs that are streaking down. It looks absolutely fire in that proper glassware. So yeah, like I said, going to this one blind, don't know the hops. I'm not even gonna try and figure them out. Monkish usually does, I mean, they do some single hop beers, but most of their beers, I feel like lately have been like 4 or 5 hops. So we're not gonna try and guess. Let's just smell it, taste it, and see how we feel about it. It smells like it smells like a candied fruit cocktail. And it's got that crazy yeasty bubblegum thing. This, I mean, fuck. It smells so good. There's a good amount of citrus in there. Super duper sweet, like tangerines. Like think the sweetest oranges and tangerines. It's got like this rad, like I think it's intensely hopped, so it's giving off that kind of mango thing. It almost, I don't want to say it goes to the peppery thing, but it almost has like that peppery mango, like mango skin. But it's got like this cool passion fruity thing. And it's got like a little bit of, I hate saying vegetal because people get mad at it, but it's this intensely green, like hop matter. It's, if you're cooking with greens, like crazy dark greens, like I've said it before, like collard greens or like dinosaur kale, like that crazy intense, like super vegetal green thing. Yeah, and it's got like that yeasty bubblegum. We've talked about Flintstone vitamins in the past. It's not to that. I've also mentioned in some like really intensely hoppy, hazy beers, like a chalky kind of a thing, which some people don't like. They say it's an off flavor or an off aroma. I don't mind it. It's in here. 10.1%. I'm drinking this ice cold. I do that with all my triple IPAs. You don't smell booze. So let's go and taste it. Nick, cheers. Appreciate you, bro. You got any more old Monkish? Feel free to send it my way. That's fucking fire. That's delicious. Wow. Will say though, and it's weird because we've been drinking some high alcohol stouts, there is a twinge of booze. I can taste the alcohol on the finish of that, but taste, it's exactly what you're smelling. Crazy overripe oranges, sweet tangerines, like those little California cuties. As it goes across your tongue, you do. It might just be how intensely hopped it is. I don't know if this is, it doesn't say double dry hop on it, does it? I think they started doing that if it was a double dry hop. I don't think it's double dry hop, but it gives off that peppery mango thing middle of your tongue. It doesn't burn, but it's like got that bite. And it does, it's intensely green. It's herbaceous. There's a little bit of even like pine that it gives off, but it's like this crazy sugary fruit cocktail on the finish. I think that 10% is kind of bumping up the sweetness that I'm tasting. When I say like you think of like a fruit cocktail, if you were to take sugar and just dump it on a bowl of fruit cocktail and let all like the kind of the juices come out of the fruit, it would be really, really sweet with all that intense tropical fruitiness. This is dangerous to drink. 10%. Like I said, you get a little bit of, and that might just be my palate adjusting to hops. I mean, it was, I think I noticed it more on the first sip. That third or fourth sip or whatever that was, it's not as present, but it doesn't feel warming. I mean, obviously nothing's burning from alcohol. It's just one of those things. Mouthfeel is creamy. It's just, Monkish beers, man, they're a joy to drink every time I have them. I don't get them often anymore. I was talking to Craig about it, my buddy Craig, one of my BFFs, my beer BFFs, who always hooked me up with Monkish. He moved, so he doesn't hit Monkish as much as he used to. So when I get to drink Monkish, it's, like I said, it's a pleasure. I miss these beers. I wish I was close to Torrance. I'm not. I'm with traffic, LA traffic, a couple hours from there. So one of these days, one of these weekends, I'll make it up there. But this is, I mean, people tried saying that since they've kind of upped their production that they're not the same anymore. You guys are full of shit. It's just, you want to make things up because a brewery is producing more beer and it's less hype for you guys who are trading. You guys are full of shit if you think Monkish has dropped off. It's the exact same beer. It's absolutely fire. You guys should seek Monkish out. Don't give up the farm for it, but if you find a cool Monkish trader, trade your hops for their hops. You're not going to be disappointed. People like to say, oh, it's the same beer over and over again. Stop with the nonsense. This beer is fire. If I could only have Monkish beer in my fridge, I'd be fine with that. It's that good. So we will leave it at that. Yeah, that's Symbols and Folklore. Nick, I appreciate you, my friend. Very, very generous of you to share this beer. It was fantastic. I loved it. So if you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. We will get to some more stouts after this hoppy review. So that's it. I'm out of here. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.